In today's video, we're finally leaving Germany and kickstarting our journey north with a little detour in the Netherlands.
We are mainly on the lookout for picture-perfect windmills, colorful tulip fields and cute little villages that we can explore by boat.
Just crashed into us.
So join us for a jam-packed 72 hours of van life in this unique country. But before we get going, we need to sort out a few things first.
Good morning. I'd like to say that we made it to Holland, but in reality, due to a number of issues, we're still here. Initially, we had to get our heater sorted, but that ended up being much more complicated than it was. I'll talk about that a bit later because today we've got another issue we need to deal with. Yesterday we woke up to another problem, a flat tyre. So this all happened yesterday, but we managed to pump up the tyre and we've come to this tyre shop and they're able to look at it today. So we're just going to head in there and get it checked out. Again, it's a brand new tyre. We've only had it for about a month. It's either a horrible coincidence or else something is wrong with the wheel and it's caused it again. Off we go inside the garage and the guys got straight to work. After about an hour, Tandy was ready and we were able to head back into the nearby town to get some final things sorted before we start our journey. You need to take off the filter. Is that better?
No, you're so white.
Yeah, but you have to control it. Shani, you've been using the camera for 3 years and you don't even know.
Okay, like this. Okay. Ready to go.
Yeah, back from the hairdresser. Finally managed to get an appointment. Well, it wasn't an appointment. I was just inside there waiting for about 2 hours just to get my hair cut. At least I don't need to wear a hat now for the next few weeks at least.
You look sexy.
Oh, yes.
Let's go! I need to wash the van!
What are you doing? I'm having a shower. Oh, that's so nice.
Come on, hurry up. Meanwhile, I'm baking here in the van. I'm doing some chocolate muffins. I hope they're ready now. A little bit more.
So, we have left the tyre shop and made it back to the Stellplatz. This is where we were staying yesterday as well when we found out about the flat tyre. And basically it's just this open area. There's a few spots for motorhomes here. There's 1, 2, 3 at the moment, and then there's like a service station there. I'm gonna head inside because it's pretty cold. So we've got a new tyre on. The problem with the old one was a very, very tiny now. We could hardly see it. And the tyre is actually damaged because of the van pressure on top of it. So we had the flat tyre overnight, we didn't even know. And to make things worse, we were actually on one of the blocks to level out the van. So there was a lot of pressure on that side of the van, in fact. Because of that, the tyre was actually bent. We only had it for about a month, which really hurts to say, but at the same time, we're not going to mess about with tyres. So we've got a new one. They changed it this morning, and we're now back at the Stellplatz. I just went into town to get a haircut, and I think that means we're good to go.
No, before we go, I have something to show them.
Yeah, what you been up to? The van is so hot. Like outside it's freezing cold, and as soon as I walked in here, oh, it's like a sauna.
They are done. The smell is so good.
This is what we're using here in Germany for emptying the toilet and filling up the water. Quite cheap as well. I just paid 50 cents and filled up the whole tank.
Sun, rain, wind, what else?
How?
Huh?
How?
Hey. How do you say it?
How?
Arm.
How?
Hey.
Hail.
Hey.
Hail.
Hey.
Our first stop in the Netherlands isn't an exciting one. We're actually at the car wash. We've been meaning to wash the van from the top for a couple of weeks now, and we've finally found a spot where we can actually do that because it's got these like stairs where you can reach the top of the van. That's where we have the most problems because over winter these kind of black spots accumulate like mold. So we always look for a place like this, and unfortunately in Germany we couldn't really find any. And the ones that we did were either out of the way, or else the one that we did go and visit he was pretty rude. Like when we got there and he saw us with the van, he came ran out and said, "I'm the chief, go away." So I guess he didn't want us staying there because we'd take 2 or 3 times as long as to wash a car. But this one's much more quiet. They also provide free workers as well. And another problem that we have, apart from finding places like this, is normally Holly. Because when we start spraying the van with water, she starts panicking. But today we've given her a new bone and she seems to be quite occupied, yeah. And this one is really good because you've got the steps on both sides. Tonight we're parked up just beside this football ground. And it's pretty cold again tonight. We're actually in this town called Bemmelen. It's just a couple of kilometers away from Maastricht, so we're pretty much still in the south of the country.
I really hate this weather. It's always changing. Sometimes it's cold and sometimes it's warm.
What do you think of Holland so far? It's so cool that we're in a new country.
I really love this place. Oh my god, the houses here, they look incredible.
For me, I'm just happy that we're somewhere new because you have these like small things which are different and they get me kind of excited that I'm in a new place. For example, you've got the yellow number plates, you've got the rounded traffic lights, just like little things like this, yeah.
They're so cute right around the traffic lights are so cute. And also the sign posts. The post
yeah,
signs,
even the fonts. Those? So these small things, yeah, like the directions,
signs,
yeah, they're all different. Dinner is served. Yorkshire puddings are quite hard.
They're just a bit hard. I don't know why I can't get them right. I think our oven cooks very, very quickly. But even with the muffins this morning, I had to bake them slowly.
They look good, but
they're just
hard as the table. Lovely meal nonetheless. Can't wait to dig into this.
So good, huh?
Yeah.
I think I need to bake them only for 20 minutes or 10 minutes.
Or put the oven lower. There's no football today, but we parked here because of this fence. Just in case there's football in the morning. That way, if anyone takes a shot at goal, they won't hit the van. Unless they chip it over the fence, that is. There's also another van up here parked up for the night, it seems. Pretty decent sunset though.
Our van. This place is all surrounded with surveillance cameras and I think it's good.
Hope so. We paid 10 euros for it, so. Something that you've immediately got to kind of get used to is the bikes. Like all in front of us is just packed with bikes here, standing up on the floor. And even when you're crossing the road, it's reminding us so much of our time in Amsterdam, where you've got more chance of a bike running you over than a car. Most of the people are in the city centre, and now on the outskirts it's just so quiet here. And there's just these endless gardens that you can walk through. Look at this. I've actually stumbled across a deer park now. There's a few deer, and the fact that a lot of people use bikes here, it's a lot more quieter as well. Wow, right?
Absolutely amazing. I'm so impressed because the old town, it's not very busy at all.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, really wonderful.
Look at this. Thought it was a real giraffe for a second.
Honey!
We've been standing at these traffic lights for about 2 minutes and they just didn't want to turn green. And then we realised we had to press the button.
When they're like green, you have to cross very fast.
Very fast, yeah. Watch out for the bikes. Look at this one. He's ready for bed already. What's in the pan, babe?
Salmon, baby.
Voila. Just turned on the heater because it's still getting quite cold inside the van. It's so good to have the heater back up and running because we spent a few days without it. I was going to say a week, but I don't think it was that long. So the first time that we went to get the part changed was quite quick. We were there for a few hours. It was actually the PCB, like the main chip, which was damaged. He said it was the original one from 2009, so it's been in there for about 15 years and its time had come. So we replaced that and it cost us about €450 in total. The part itself was about €350 I think, and then €100 for their work. We then left there and went into this really nice stellplatz in the forest, and after 2 days the heater just stopped working again. This time it was completely different because it wasn't the same problem. It had power, but it just kept trying to pump and it would just stop halfway through. So we had to go back again the next day, drive all the way back. It was about 45 minutes I think, because we'd already started driving north. Yeah, we took it back and it was the igniter that went as well. So we had to get that changed and that cost us another €400. So yeah, pretty expensive, but the heater's up and running again. I'm so glad that I'm not having those cold showers anymore. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We also had a problem with our water pump. One day it just kept making a noise and it didn't work at all. And yeah, we had to take everything out. Luckily we took the pump to bits, put it back together and managed to fix it ourselves. So at least no further expenses from that end. Dinner is served.
They've built something extraordinary because there is this beautiful bridge and on top of it there's water, which is really amazing to drive through this main road and then knowing that there's a water bridge just on top of us.
Right now we're driving in this area of Holland and we're right beside this canal which we've been driving along for the last 20 minutes, and all the houses here are so beautiful. Each have got their own special garden. The further we go, one looks better than the other one. You see one and you forget the other one. They're really proud of their front gardens here.
Believe me, we live in a van and we really love it, but I'm just admiring these beautiful houses. It's incredible to see so many houses and they're all like picturesque, you know. So we stopped for a bit and now I'm on the wheel because we saw this beautiful windmill. We've passed by it already and it looks so amazing. It is right by a main road, but we want this shot of the van going by the windmill. So yeah, we're going to try and get this shot. And now the music starts. And here we are, guys, driving by the windmill until another car came right behind us and ruined the moment. But I think it's still a great shot. So if you're loving the video so far, please hit the like button. It helps us a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
Nice?
So nice.
Good.
We've been driving quite a lot today and we've made it from the proper south of the country to near north. Not north, but we're getting there.
Yes, you can walk. Wow, this is amazing.
We had to pull over one more time because just over here there's this huge tulip fields with thousands of tulips. Just wow. There's a little canal here and then these fields just full of tulips. Got pink ones, red, there's a patch of green which I think is just grass, and then there's some more pink ones and yellow. It's so beautiful just to see them all together here. My god, today has been a really beautiful day, but this wind is cold. At least we've got the sun though, at least we've got the sun. So colourful, right?
Yeah, so cold, but it's so beautiful at the same time. We got thousands of tulips right here. It's so worth it to get out of the van.
Perfect park up. beautiful. So every April, May here in the Netherlands, or in Holland, so many of these tulip fields all over. We saw a couple as we were driving through the region, but this one's perfect because we just parked up here and we're able to walk onto it. But it's so cold, this wind has got a real chill to it.
Which tulip color do you like, guys? Let us know in the comments. I like these ones that we're showing you right now.
The pink ones and the classic yellow ones are nice too as well.
The red ones as well, yes, all of them.
And with the drone managed to get some nice shots flying over them.
Because it's windy, we could hear them, you know, squashing into each other.
This is our first taste of the Arctic winds, I think. It feels like that. We're nearly back at the van. Looking good.
Woo!
Spring is in full bloom.
Nice.
Can't really take my eyes off the road because cyclists everywhere.
You're in Holland.
There was one road where the cyclists had more room than the cars.
Yeah.
In that town we went in. Today with the perfect weather and the perfect sunset, it was so beautiful driving through this area of the country. There were so many of these roads where you're just covered with water on the left and the right and straight ahead, and you're just driving through. Absolutely beautiful. And tonight we've just parked up here in this place called Githorn. As you might be able to see from the drone shots now, it's like these houses surrounded with water as well, and some of them you need to get on the bridge to go across, so they're not even connected to the road, which is really, really cool. We just parked up in this parking lot in the center of town. It cost us €6, I think. We need to pay tomorrow, and we're going to sleep here tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to go have an explore about here. But from what I saw just now, even when we were driving in, it looks so amazing. This area here in Holland is definitely much more beautiful than the south of the country, in my opinion.
Tree trunk.
Tree trunk.
Tree trunk, exactly. The translation is saying that I bought a tree trunk with ham and cheese. That's so weird, right?
Only one way to find out. Let's try this tree trunk. Holly, you're always in the way. Get up.
No, you sit down.
Today we have lovely salad and 2 large tree trunks. Shall I just get it over with and see what they are? Okay, it's meat inside, look.
Good, right.
It's really tasty, it's like a sausage. It's like a sausage. It's not a tree trunk after all. Try it. Good morning. We had a lovely sleep here, very quiet, and in fact yesterday there were a few motorhomes and looks like they've gone as well, so really quiet morning here, and as you can hear the birds are out in full force. We're actually going to head into the town now. It's a car-free zone, so obviously we have to park here. I'm going to be walking in and we're going to check this place out. Yeah, we're looking for a boat for 1 hour.
Yeah?
One that doesn't sink.
Yeah, there's rain, huh? There's rain while.
No, one of these I think.
Yeah, we are started. This is the lake, the channel. Channel is one way. This yellow route is a nice route till the end of the lake to the restaurant to the island. Then you go here to the nature route.
Okay.
And then you come back. For the balance is the best one in the front and one in the back. Electric.
Yeah.
Easy. To the front, in the channel slow, on the lake you can faster, you can choose that. Reverse is the brake.
Okay, okay.
Stay in the middle of the channel, on the side is low water. And a little bit corrections when you straight.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyone coming, Sha?
No.
So instead of walking through, we've decided to rent a boat for an hour and we're exploring it on the river.
This place is so magical. We are passing through these beautiful canals. There are so many beautiful houses and it's so peaceful and quiet. All we can hear are the birds chirping.
We're just passing underneath all these bridges where people cross from.
To have access to their home.
Can I go a bit faster now?
It's pretty amazing. Okay, go. A little bit more. مش حفنا هيك حفنا Chris. This is so cool. I feel like I'm in a dream right now.
Okay, Captain Chris, full speed ahead.
How are you doing?
I got used to it now. First was a bit rusty because when we tried to get out his house, I didn't know how much to turn the steering wheel, but now I'm used to it. This would be awesome actually. We could just like do a runner, leave the van here and travel through the Netherlands on this little boat.
That would be awesome. But seriously, everywhere you look here, it's just picturesque. It's like it's made, you know, someone painted them and they're just well kept, really, really wonderful.
All the houses like here in this area have this pattern.
It's a wine vine, I think. They're really cool.
We're traveling through the river, but he mentioned that there's a lake out here, and at some point we have to turn right to go out to the lake and then come back, because to avoid accidents they made the river one way. You have to go this way. And it's a good thing really, because if not we'd have other people crashing into us.
Got traffic behind you.
Going up fast.
First you cruise through the canals and now we're out here. There is this beautiful lake. There are so many marshes and trees and the water is so calm. Holly is really enjoying it today. Look at her.
Enjoying the boat.
Well, I think if she sees a fish, you know, jumping, she would jump right after it, so I have to be very careful here. Where's your hat, Chris?
I can't even see.
Sunglasses, where are they?
I forgot everything.
It's so sunny today.
So we're currently going at full speed, which is about 20 kilometers per hour, I'd say. But what a cool boat. The plan is to drive out here. There's like a little island with trees on, and we're gonna go around that and check it out. And I think then we start heading back in there. I have no idea where we are, but we came from here, so I guess there must be another canal that we can go in from. If in doubt, we'll check the map.
It's so beautiful out here, out on the water, and we are seeing so many birds. Doing everything with our dog, right?
She's living the ultimate dog life, isn't she?
Captain's assistant.
At first we thought, should we leave her in the van because we're in a safe parking spot?
Go this way, Chris.
But then we said, nah, Holly's got to come with us.
Yeah, she's enjoying it so much. I want to check this house, so we're heading there. Wow, this house is on its own here. Looks pretty cool, right? Can you imagine living like this?
Well, not if the weather's bad and the lake's choppy. How would you get home?
This little tiny village on water, it's not central like next to Amsterdam or maybe Rotterdam or Maastricht where we were. I think it's a bit difficult for people to get to here, but once you get here it's so worth it because it's an experience that you're never going to have it anywhere else, I think. So if you live here, you're just surrounded with nature, and that's one thing that I really love about this place, because you're always in nature.
You've got to have a boat though. If you haven't got a boat, you're a bit stuck. Okay, this is it, yeah, number 5.
Yep. So now we're heading back to the canals, slowly, because we really want to spend some more time there before our time passes. You have to speed up a bit because there's a boat, Chris. It's coming right after us. Come on, speed up.
The hour flew by. I want to go out again and back in. The river's starting to get busy now. We've got one guy behind us pushing us along.
He nearly crashed into us.
Yeah, we were going slow. We're just enjoying our last 10 minutes and this big boat come behind us. One tip, try and come as early as possible. The boat rental places open up at 10 o'clock, so ideally, if you want to rent a boat, be here at 10, because it's 11 o'clock now and it's getting pretty busy.
He's right behind you, Chris.
I'm not speeding up. We've got 5 minutes left, I'm going to enjoy it. If any of you know boat laws, I'm guessing it's the same as car. If someone smashes into you from the back, it's their fault, isn't it? Or is it different on water?
Allah, calm down. Yes, there are boats. Crazy man. Yeah, there are people here driving slow.
Just crashed into us on purpose. Oh, wanker. Oh my god.
Thank God it was us.
What a crash. So we're just walking along the canal here. As you can probably see, there's so many more people here now that it's closer to midday, so definitely happy that we made it here quite early. And we're just heading back to the van now. Again, this village is so beautiful. Really, really a special place.
That was such a wonderful experience. I'm so glad that we came here.
Really loved it.
Now we're heading to another place, another special place. It's called Burtrange, and we're heading there before it starts to rain, because the forecast is saying that it's supposed to rain today, but so far so good. We have wonderful blue sky with some clouds. Oh, they didn't wave at us. Why?
Get over it.
So now we stopped at this gas station and it's so beautiful. I'm telling you, everything is well organized in here. There's a sink here, can you see it? Really, really convenient. Everything is top notch. Wow.
Yeah, but the LPG nozzles are both different. I don't know.
No LPG. But it's so cool, right?
Yeah.
To have this as a gas station, but
Yeah, it's on the
then
sink
at
as
the
well.
same time, oh yeah, there are lockers there for DHL as well. Wow.
That's the problem, when you're in a new country, everything's difficult. So there's two different LPG nozzles. Neither of them looked familiar and couldn't be bothered, to be honest. Today's going to be our final day in Holland, so maybe we just leave it. I think we've got enough for tonight. We've made it to our next destination. This place is called Burtrange, and we've travelled further east towards the border with Germany. And there's two reasons for that, really. One is because about 6-7 years ago we had a trip here in the Netherlands and we did it by train. We actually landed in Eindhoven and did like a train journey towards Amsterdam, and then we explored the west side of the country. So this time around we wanted to spend the little time that we had in the centre and also explore this area here along the east. And as well as that, this week we want to make it into Denmark, so we didn't want to go too far west.
And there aren't a lot of free parking spaces.
So Burtrange is this very picturesque village, very similar to where we were this morning, with the difference that this place is a fortress and it's built in a star shape. We were a bit confused there because there was like a ticket office and then there's this pathway here. So we don't know if you need to buy tickets to go inside, but we're just following the pathway here. It looks like there's a bridge across. And when I'm talking, I always go to say the Netherlands and then sometimes I say Holland. I just get confused. What do you call this place? Holland or the Netherlands? And it looks like that's the entrance to the fortress. And this here, this river, surrounds the whole thing. And it's in the shape of a star.
So we're entering this village now, and this is where the soldiers used to stay. Sorry, I got hiccups. Here we go. Chris,
Enter.
the
Enter.
sergeant, or...
Enter.
Oh, okay. Bye. See you.
Windmill number 2.
Oh, nice.
You see it?
Yeah, really beautiful. And I really love this place. There's not so many...
What was that? You got hiccups?
Oh.
Take two.
This place isn't very popular and it looks so cool. Look.
Let's go in.
Wow, it looks amazing.
So we just arrived in this large open square. I think this is the center mark of the star. This over here, right?
There are some restaurants here and also some souvenir shops.
What's up here? Oh, is this steep?
This place was used during the wars for sure, because imagine you have enemies coming from over there and then you can just sink them in the water.
Yeah, you can watch them drown.
Yeah.
So on all the different points, there are these like red mini towers. I think it's just a lookout tower. Yeah, just basically, it's just an empty box. But you can look out from here, I guess. The enemy's nowhere to be seen.
Sail on off the radar.
This would be my house.
And venture away from this trouble. It will find you. It's behind you. It always is.
We've made it back to the car park and we're going to head into the van now. It's really quiet here, so it would have been nice to stay, but like many other places here in the Netherlands, it seems that you can't camp overnight. I don't know how much enforced that is, but we might just go and find another park up somewhere close by. Here in the Netherlands it has been a bit difficult. We've only been here a few days. There's a lot of campsites and they don't seem very expensive, but in regards to wild park ups, there's only a few. Like when compared to its neighbouring countries, France and Germany, the laws are totally different here, I think, and they're not open to just parking up overnight wherever you want. We're driving through this long road here, full of trees. We've got cows on the left and horses on the right.
Side, yeah.
What are these? Horses? Ponies? Cows?
Horses. More horses. Wow.
Look at the small one. I wasn't scared. Honey, wake up. Honey, we're here. So we have found the park up about 20 minutes further north. We're actually right in the northwest of the country now. And we're in this little dock, marina, whatever you want to call it. Stop tickling. Stop tickling me. Your hiccup's gone.
Hiccup's gone, but I'm feeling so cold.
Why are you feeling cold? This is our view from the park up.
Really nice here.
So I think in the next video we'll be either in Denmark or pretty close. If you enjoyed watching today's video, hit the like button and let us know, and we'll see you next week. Johnny's tired, cold and wants to go to bed. The hiccups have gone.